Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Gemini, December 13, 2022. The moon spends part of the day in your sign, enlivening your emotions and putting you in active touch with your needs. The rest of the day, the moon spends time in your resources sector, drawing out your practical side. Your willpower is excellent today, and you might start a program for greater wellness. It can be a time to elevate a work or health pursuit with special attention, determination, and planning or strategy. Learning something vital or seeing a new layer of a situation can motivate you to improve. As you strengthen weaker areas, you feel far less vulnerable. A slower pace is taking hold of the heavens. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, is beginning to move more slowly in the sky. Now within his pre-shadow phase, we are creeping toward a retrograde that will take hold of most of December and January. Watch what confusion, delays, or uncertainty pops up concerning your most significant partnership, as it will be directly affected by this upcoming transit. Mercury will retrograde mostly through your solar 7th house of relationships. So, keep your antennae up now, and you may soon figure out what will shift ahead. What do you value? You might feel more stubborn or dedicated to pursuing whatever will make you feel secure when the moon enters Leo today. The bright, fiery energy of the moon will enhance your confidence as you stand up for your wants and needs. It could help you find the courage to ask for more in your workplace, such as a raise or even time off. Luna may even encourage you to seek out new financial and professional opportunities. No matter what, focus on opportunities that will enhance your work and life balance. The moon's return to your income sector today will do more than sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger as the sun moves into his final 10 days in your work sector. Just days after clashing as a full moon, this puts the sun and moon back in harmony while at the same time kicking off a positive few days across the income, work, and career fronts. Have you noticed that the more you think about dietary concerns, the more relaxed you are about choosing what you eat? If you are prepared ahead of time to handle the daily decisions about what you will and won't accept in your diet, the choosing is much easier. You know throughout the day that you are planning on having a healthy body to feel good about and enjoy. Making the connection between loving yourself and the food that you eat is the first step. With this day, you may need to put your work aside long enough to lend some support and caring to someone else. Even if you don't consider yourself a prime candidate for this kind of role, if someone comes to you, then give what you can, in any way you can. Share your experiences and feelings, and if possible, do something that will directly improve the situation for them. Let your innate warmth shine through, regardless of your schedule. You'll be glad you did. With no planetary activity in Cancer, the moon's monthly visits are key to getting your bearings, connecting with your inner voice and your personal truth. As the moon leaves today, this will leave you feeling more emotionally and intuitively engaged, but also more attuned to what your sixth sense is telling you. The key to keeping your sixth sense sharp is continuing to trust it, for it really is a case of use it or lose it. This also leaves you knowing what is best for you. Before leaving Cancer and wrapping up its last visit to your sign for the year, the moon will clash with Pluto in your relationship sector, as it does with each monthly visit. The difference this time is that with Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication in their early days in your relationship sector, this leaves you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you from the start. Our eyes in the sky. The moon opposes Pluto this morning, so set boundaries with anyone who is confrontational with you. A lot of uncertainty could hang in the air, and we might feel as though we're unclear personally and collectively. Avoid being reactive right now. A small argument could lead to a big disagreement. Made to feel welcome and easily accepted by everyone you meet, make sure to return the love received in equal measure, and you're able to win over people who become lifelong friends. With such a welcoming and positive attitude toward the people you meet, there is even a chance that you discover the one love interest that previously eluded you. Amazed at how easy everything seems to be, Use this opportunity to tackle or conclude as many issues as possible and be prepared for more stressful or difficult circumstances that may arise in the future. Counting on the support of those you know, it's important to reciprocate the kindnesses you receive, to be sure of getting any further help. The afternoon has us in a much calmer mood, though there's a brooding intensity to the vibe, so you might need to be mindful of your attitude. Be sure to release any frustration from this morning so you can make space for happier times. You're not getting as much done as you need to, and letting things slide. Although this makes you popular and fun to spend time with, you let some people down when they need a more practical involvement, or when problems need to be solved. Or else, instead of getting important things done, you're far too easily distracted by trivial matters. At nightfall, a supportive energy gives your psychic senses a boost, so be sure to connect only with people who have good intentions toward you and want to help raise you up. This evening is perfect for psychic dream work, so ask the other side to bring you messages as you drift off to the astral realms. In the morning, the Cancer moon opposes Pluto in Capricorn, stimulating an uncomfortable reconciliation with our shadow. Emotional tides tug buried matter out of our psychological depths. Confrontations with family or partners may provoke irrational or possessive behavior. However, it is just as likely that we will project turbulent feelings onto others, accusing them without cause. Behind these irrational impulses are fears of abandonment perhaps, or of being manipulated. If you feel anxious, try not to leap to worst-case scenarios. Where friction occurs is mostly you that is to blame, and this is where any criticism lies. Your temper makes you feel as if people are constantly trying to obstruct you. Work out what you want and tell your loved ones how much they mean to you. To enable you to feel more relaxed, you need to make some compromises. Problems you face are difficult to overcome when in your effort to solve them you still use the same approach. Change your method. Come up with a new strategy and don't allow others to change your mind or alter your plans. A solution is totally within your grasp. With self-confidence, you overcome any intractable problems and take charge of the situation. Later in the morning, the moon trines Jupiter in Pisces, offering a burst of much-needed positivity. Although this aspect will not necessarily calm the anxieties born of the Moon-Pluto opposition, it will help us to escape Plutonian tunnel vision. This difficult cosmic weather will soon pass. Most significantly, the Moon-Jupiter trine allows us to talk honestly with others. We are not in this struggle alone. Nor is it our job to suppress our emotions or prioritize another's comfort over our safety. In addition to improving our relationships, this influence enhances our sense of connection with spirit, source, or the cosmos. The moon then begins a short void of course, suggesting we spend the next hour in a space of reflection instead of initiation and action.